Hello.
Hello.
So Niall, it's all over.
I know the end of an amazing day. I have absolutely loved today. Our Microsoft Day of Learning has been a huge success. It's been great to see everyone joining in and retweeting our things on Twitter, liking statuses we've put out on Facebook. I don't know about you, but I've personally had messages from friends who aren't even teachers, saying we saw your video on TikTok, we saw your video out
Amazing.
on Instagram, you've got your reels out there. So it's been great to get that engagement from everyone, and I've absolutely loved what we've been doing today. How's
And
your
of
day been
course,
going?
yeah, I mean, brilliant. I've had an amazing day as well. You got like the sense of pride when you just see all the sessions going out, everything working, everything's going out on the schedule. Felt a bit like we were a kind of production TV company or something today, running so many of these things. I mean, it's been a hectic day, but it's been amazing. And
Yeah,
as you say, some of the feedback just brilliant. And actually, like most of the teachers in Scotland are actually teaching right now, probably
yeah,
still just about, maybe about to head off for the weekend. But yeah, most people actually in the classroom. So I guess a lot of people will just catch up with this when they can. And we can just keep running this Microsoft Day of Learning with other local authorities whenever it suits them. So yeah, loving the kind of live stream slash on demand way we've done this as well. And thanks to you, Niall, for all your hard work. You did way more sessions than anyone else. I
no,
really appreciate all that and the amount of work that must have been for you. But yeah,
not at all.
16 did we have? Was it 16
So I
sessions?
think I think this one is number 17. I think
Wow.
so. 16 sessions. It's impressive,
It
all
really
throughout
is.
one day.
And yeah, and pulled together in quite a short space of time, really.
Yeah,
So if anyone out there is listening and watching, if you've got any other ideas for events like this, what would you like to see? Would you like an Apple focused day? Would you like a Google focused day? We are, we're planning to run loads more of these. We're going to have them all available again to catch up on our website just now. We're building some other exciting thing coming soon where we're going to house all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're really excited about everything that we've got planned, but we really appreciate feedback from you as educators. Like Niall and I are teachers ourselves. So is Ian and the team. We're just we've got all our MIEs who support us, our extended Google team. We're just all really passionate teachers at heart, I suppose. And yeah, we've moved into a different sort of teaching realm, but actually it is driven by that kind of care and empathy for you guys as professionals and the challenges. Like nobody else gets it. I don't think other people in other jobs understand quite what it's like to be a teacher and be an educator. And actually, I sometimes like I never ever forget the challenges of it. But I see people getting stressed out by having maybe two meetings a day with like one person in each meeting, and you think about what's involved in being an educator. You're talking about meeting 30 people kind of every hour, every day potentially, and having to treat them all as individuals, mark all the work, prepare lessons for them. Like it just wouldn't happen in any other workplace. And
no,
then
absolutely.
obviously,
As well, linking into that as well, Pam, as you're saying, it wouldn't happen in any other workplace. I was in a garden center the other day, and I passed all the puzzles and all the toys that are in there, and I like automatically I went, oh great, I would love that puzzle for my class.
yeah,
And then I was like, oh no, wait, hold on. It's a
yeah,
Sunday. You don't need to be worrying about your work
I
just now.
know,
But
I know,
you, as a teacher, it takes over a lot of your life, and you're
yeah,
looking at these little things. You see cardboard on Facebook or whatever, and thinking your class is going to love that to make boats.
yeah,
You're seeing different like just little hints and tips, kind of like today's sessions, but throughout Facebook, Twitter, everywhere that you're looking, you think, oh great, my class would absolutely love that, or that would make a huge impact in my class. And it's a different world to
yeah.
to everything else that's going on out there. So I absolutely tip my hat to everybody who's an educator out there. And yeah, we hope that you've taken away some of those hints and tips from today.
Yeah. Um, so Niall, what was your favourite? What was your favourite session?
Ooh, my favorite session. I really like the Reading Progress Pro. It's something that, like, led by yourself. You've done everything with that just now, and you're the absolute king of the Reading Progress Pro tool. So it's been great to go in and see that. How about yourself?
Yeah, I really enjoyed. I loved your session for early years. I really loved that nursery session because it's just things that I would not have thought about because I don't have my background secondary education. I probably think in a different way. But you just bringing that early years perspective and the idea of all the stations using things like OneNote and Immersive Reader for storytelling and like it was really inspiring, Niall. I really genuinely was
Thank you.
inspired by that session of yours. And the flip grid one as well. I
That was
mean,
good fun to film. That was
and now, like, I mean, you've been wanting to get into flip grid for a wee while now,
yeah,
but from like that session, you've just picked up so much from it, and again, just all the little emojis and just all those little extra things that make learning engaging for younger children amazing, like really inspiring. I just loved it, and also really loved the Minecraft session
yep,
this
that was me
afternoon
too.
where we got to see all just like actually the potential of Minecraft just amazes me. I always realised, I always appreciated the thing that it had enormous potential as a learning tool. But some of these worlds that have been built, like the beekeeper one, like that is just phenomenal, isn't it? And
Yeah,
the depth of the learning and understanding and how immersive it'll be for children and young people. I really hope we can get Minecraft sorted through Glow at some point in the near future because it would be massively beneficial to children all over Scotland if we could just get that sorted. Some local authorities, of course, already using Minecraft quite heavily, but the glow bit of it for me would just unwrap so much potential. So yeah, I'm really excited about Minecraft.
absolutely. I'm the same as well. I was saying to it was Tony earlier that it was the glossaries are one of my favorite bit because I was in school. I think this was like 2 years ago, and somebody had asked me about what it was their son wanted to be an Enderman for Halloween, and I was like, I've got no idea what that is.
Yep.
And I heard all these words and I just had no clue. And it's thanks to the likes of Dan and Tony who have shown both of us everything to do with
Yep.
Minecraft and brought us along and even just taking the time to explain what is a world, how do you share this, how do you log in,
Yep.
what does
What's
it
a
look like
mod?
for your students? Yeah, what's a mob?
What's a what's an NP? What was it? NPC?
NPC, yeah,
Yeah, absolutely, fantastic. And do you know what? Like, I'm really excited by the potential for us as well, just to get involved in using these young guys that we've got working with us to just kind of build their ability to just build and create using Minecraft. Could lead us down some really exciting roads, I think, as a company.
certainly.
So yeah, just hugely excited by all the Minecraft stuff. And do you know what? Esports in general, I think
Yeah,
there's a growing trend towards esports. I mean, the idea that someone could be a gamer as a job is just brilliant for me
amazing.
because you think about the way adults discourage it, and actually the fact that children and young people could go on to have, much more lucrative careers than we do,
Yeah,
playing games for a living is just incredible, isn't it? And it's
yeah,
hugely exciting, and it's amazing to see some schools getting involved in esports now and beginning to join these leagues and get involved in this whole trend towards esports. Minecraft and Xbox, of course, massive part of that. So yeah, just really excited about where that's going to go and where that's
absolutely.
going to lead us all as well.
Yeah, I
Have we got any
remember.
questions coming in, Niall? Have we got any?
Have we got
I don't
anything
think
coming in?
we
I can see a
have we?
comment there.
Oh, we got a comment. Ah,
Hey,
it's from Tony Sign. Thank you so much,
thank
Tony
you,
Sign.
Tony.
Really
I'll pop that up
appreciate
on the
that.
screen just now.
That's brilliant. Thank you. And he's got his little Minecraft character there
I
actually
like it.
as a nice little avatar.
That's
Loving it.
smart.
Um,
Similar to
We'd
what you
love
were
to.
saying there, Pam, just as a wee anecdote, when I was doing a session, this was maybe 3 or 4 years ago now, I was with my a P2 class, and I'd asked them, what do you all want to be when you grow up? And we were looking at all these things. And I remember to this day, one child wanted to be a bin man, and that was what they wanted to do. One child wanted to work in a cafe, and every single other child in that class wanted to be either a YouTuber or a professional gamer. And so our children in our schools are all wanting to explore all of this learning and be a part of that future. And I think that's part of the amazing things that we've been doing today is watching some incredible sessions on how to bring that life and that world into your classroom and support your students for the future.
Yeah, absolutely. And looking at some of the things you did you did a couple of sessions on Canva today.
Yep.
Canva, I mean, we use Canva at work all the time. It just makes it so easy to create anything. And actually, we're talking as well about kind of, digital resources kind of need to be engaging and visual. And, Canva makes it really easy to create videos and to create animations, and, to create kind of screen recording videos now. So yeah, brilliant session on Canva. ThingLink as well, the ability just to create those visual learning experiences. And one of the things, Niall, as well, that I think is really, really interesting about so many of these tools is that once we create something once, many of them allow us just to clone it, to copy it, and to remix it and reuse it. And actually, although it's painful just now, all this change, it can be overwhelming. There's so many apps, so many tools, there's so many things to do. But, once you do them once, you can then reuse them, remix them. And I think that's really powerful, and a powerful message kind of to come out of what we've been doing today. Flipgrid, you can remix Flipgrids and share them wildly. Same with ThingLinks, you can clone them easily. You can share Canva edit links, so you can copy them. You can just go in and re-edit. That's a workflow we use all the time at work, isn't it? Just sharing Canvas, copying them, redoing them. It's just what we do now. And of course, assignments, Google Classroom assignments, Microsoft Teams assignments, these kind of things now can all be reused. So it's almost like we're in this kind of painful period just now where we've got all these new tools and we've got this desire and this drive to make that change and to enable transformation. But it's a bit painful just now because we're still in our old ways. We've not got the Wi-Fi, we've not got the bandwidth in schools or the devices everywhere. So we're kind of struggling to come out of that old school world and embrace the digital world. And I think it's probably not going to get any harder than it is now. I think it'll just get easier and easier, and user experience developments will happen to apps and softwares that just make it easier and make things, easier you would have needed a graphic designer a few years ago to do some of the things now that we can do in Canva. You would have needed an animator expert.
That's the thing. We've been really blessed to have our team here to support us with all of the graphic design, all of the making the beautiful images and promotional materials that we've been using. I know that I do not have a particularly creative eye when it comes to these things, but so we are so lucky to have the likes of Amy, to have Lucy, to have Anya, to have Dan, Tony, everyone who's just been outstanding, Courtney, who are all helping us to create these incredible resources that I just on my own would struggle with. They're using the tools to support each other and share them with me and with yourselves. And some of the stuff that's coming out of the use of Canva and all these tools is incredible.
Yeah. And free for educators. Yeah. So all you need to do is fill in a little form. Canva for educators, there's a form, fill it in, and some kind of check will happen that you're genuinely a teacher. And then you'll get Canva Premium for free, and that brings a whole load more resources and features. So really recommend that you sign up for Canva. ThingLink offers free accounts, of course, but I know also local authority and school licenses are available. We could help support you with them, put you in touch with the right people there. What else did we look at today?
Have we think? Give me 2 seconds.
In terms of, well, obviously any kind of Word document or Power, all of these things can be copied easily. We can use the templates in them. Everything's focused on productivity. And do you know where I see a lot of development? Certainly, I referred to this in a number of my sessions, is automation, Niall.
Yep.
Like, I feel like we're only just scratching the surface of automation.
Yeah, it's going to be huge.
Yeah. I mean, things like in Microsoft Lists, in the session I was doing today on lists, you can set reminders when someone changes an item in a column, send me an email. If the date changes on this, send me an email. You can have triggers that are multi-leveled that will set off actions left, right, and centre, and just keep us informed, keep us up to date, keep us collaborating, commenting on each other's work. We've done that as a team today, just commenting each other in a document, just to send the notification and flag up that we're there and we're discussing. And we're getting to work really collaboratively as a team in our own business. I think we do that pretty well. But I see the potential for schools and this kind of automate your school thing. Super.
It's going to be huge, and we're hearing about schools who are already starting that as well. But I don't want to drop in names. We've been chatting to a few who are looking at bringing in that automation into their offices, into their classes, into, if children are off sick, for example, then that automation is going to happen straight away and naturally, and it's going to become a huge part of our lives. At the moment, like you say, we're using lots of comments. I'm using it for forms. As soon as somebody fills in a form, a Microsoft form that I'll get an email through so I can go in and check that. But I know that after this session, I'm going to have a wee look at your sessions, Pam, for management and for the admin staff, just to have a look and see what tips you've got there for those staff there, to support with that automation and to support with their with their work life and help them out as much as we can.
Yeah, superb. Well, Niall, I think it's been a long week. It's been a busy week. It's really nice to chat to you. I just want to reiterate the thanks you gave to the rest of our team, because although only a few of us have been on camera today, there has been a whole power of work going on in the background. We've had, editing of content and video content that we've pulled into the sessions. We've had, people making all these graphics and social content, scheduling tweets for us. Just a huge amount of work from all of our team, and I can't thank them enough. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Yep, absolutely. Thank you.
Really
Can I send out a special thank you as well to Cameron, who did a fantastic job with us yesterday. At the drop of the hat, he came in and worked with Carol and I on a bit of the promotion work. So thank you, Cameron, for that.
That's amazing. Can I just actually, if anyone happens to be watching this, I just want to tell a great story about Cameron. So Cameron was a little boy who I worked with on a Tablet Academy after school code club project, probably about 5 years ago now. And he did, he was just super, super engaged in that the whole time, really enthusiastic. He earned himself the IDEA Award, bronze and silver levels, kind of straight away. And I got this email from him out the blue. He's now a fourth-year pupil, I think, in a secondary school. And he just reached out, got in touch, asked if I remembered him. And he then offered to come and work with us. And just volunteer after school. His mum came down, we sorted it all out, and he now gets dropped off on a Wednesday and Thursday after school just to be with us. He's involved in Minecraft developments. He's been coding things for us. I mean,
he's saved me a couple of times. He's just incredible.
And when he sent that email, actually, he was offering to mop the floor. And we've not actually got him to do that yet. We'll probably just take care of that ourselves. But he did say that he mopped the floor without getting it too wet, which I thought was
that's something I struggle with.
So Cameron, thank you. We really appreciate everything that you're helping us with. And it's really good to have you.
Yeah.
Okay, now, thank you so much. Remember, guys, you can reach out to us on Twitter. We are at Tablet Academy SC. I've no idea what we are on Instagram, but search for Tablet Academy Scotland. We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook. We're on LinkedIn.
Yep.
Yeah, as Niall and the team said earlier, we're kind of everywhere just now. So reach out, get in touch. We'll happily take your questions. Hashtag MDL21 on Twitter for any of the activity around this event. You can use that hashtag on YouTube as well. Catch up on our website at bit.ly/TA events. And thank you very, very much to everyone who managed to join us today. It's been a real pleasure, and we'll see you all again soon.